This place is way above any others around that I know about for good looks and livability. Now they really take pride in this place. They've just finished the they just finished the dining room, putting a new floor down just a week or two ago, and this is what it looks like. That's a wonderful place. You can seat about 100 and well over 100 people now, because there are about 110 or so residents here, and occasionally they have guests and whatever. So it's very nice. They've spent a lot of money on this recently to make everything decorated with pictures and paintings and little tables and decorations here and there. Makes it very, very attractive. I will say they do a good a job running this as they can, I think. Well, we almost lost Emma last night. She was an active day yesterday, and at closing time, they had picked up all the people who come in on the bus, but she walked so slowly somewhere that they didn't find her. They locked the door, and she had to use her cell phone to call her daughter to bail her out. I wouldn't be very surprised if Kay is unhappy with when he treated her too rough that time that the saw him try to move her. And today, when I went down the hall, I was clear down to the elevator, I heard her screaming when he tried to change her. So I'm just wondering if he was too rough or she just doesn't like him. I think he was probably too rough. Tried to do something faster than she wanted to do it, if she wanted to do it at all, who knows. But I could hear that clear down the hall. So something is amiss there. Kay was coughing pretty hard when I got there today. This cough comes from some irritation in her throat by the Barrett's esophagus, or Gertie's disease. So a while back, I thought, well, if it comes from this acid in her stomach, maybe give her an antacid pill, reduce the acid, we reduce the coughing. So I talked it over with the nurse, and she agreed. So they talked it over with the NP, and they put it on the agenda for her to be given this antacid pill when she coughs. Well, today she was coughing really bad. So in the bedroom, I asked if they had told him that she was to receive an antacid pill, which becomes, in this case, they have a technical name for it, but it doesn't say Tums. Anyway, and he said no, he hadn't heard. So I concluded that this okay they talked to me about, that's about as far as it went, because he would be the one guy to tell if they're going to tell anyone on the third floor. So obviously that was a bunch of useless discussion with them, and I'm not very happy about that at all. Because so I called down and asked that be given an acid pill, Tums, come on up. Well, I never heard anything from him before I went, so it takes forever. I mean, by then I'd stopped coughing anyway. So for the antacid pills to give them, if they don't tell anyone on the third floor who will hear her cough when she coughs, and they didn't tell them to let them know, well, I don't, what's going on? Why didn't they tell them? went to Walmart, picked up a new coffee pot. Both the carafe and the pot were bad, leaking. I don't know what brand it was. The usual made in China stuff. This happens all the time. You buy one, I guess the tube plugs up and then it starts leaking. But a caregiver had apparently broken the carafe, which would have been nice to have a spare one around. Anyway, I got this. I thought, well, I don't need a 12 cup, I'll take an 8 cup. So I got the thing home and took it apart, looked at it. Well, being an 8 cup, they decide they're going to use a different type of a coffee filter. Well, oh, the heck with that noise. And besides that, it's one of the cone-shaped things, flat when they ship it. And that's not that easy to find, especially an 8 cup one, I suppose. So I put it back together. I'm going to take it back to them tomorrow. And oh, the way they pack these things, it's very difficult to get them put together. Well, it's in the box and that's about it. So tomorrow, back to Walmart.